Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of the Key News. And we're glad to bring to you today our special guest. It's Chris Molling. Welcome to the
Hey,
show.
hey, thanks, Dennis. Thanks for having me here.
Chris and I have known each other for a long, long time, and glad to be friends. I can say that and have really enjoyed the relationship over the years. You're with the
100%.
runners, the key runners out on the road coming down Highway 19. Give me the location where you guys stopped this morning and are picking up this afternoon.
We're in Perry. We're just south of Perry, the city of Perry. We came through there today on our morning run, and then we'll pick that up just as soon as we get going this afternoon. Of course, with the tropical storm out there, we're catching a lot of rain, as you guys are, I think, as well down in Citrus. But we're just kind of having to dodge the rain. Luckily for us, most of it hasn't had any thunderstorms or lightning involved. It's just been some showers. So we've continued to push through and continue running, get the miles in.
I should have said this was a Tuesday recording for anybody that might be watching it later than Tuesday,
Right.
but we try to update you every day on the run. It's 180 miles from Tallahassee all the way to the Lecanto campus, and of course we're going to have the big celebration for the Run for the Money on Saturday as you come running in. This is Heather, a picture of her that kind of wrapped up your run this morning on the road, as folks can see. It's still early. I don't know what time it was exactly, but she was trekking along
Yep,
pretty
that was
good.
right about that. She was our first runner out this morning at 6 a.m. In fact, the sky looks nice and lit, but it was really dark out this morning. The camera lightened that up a bit for us, but she was the first runner, started us out on our trek first thing this morning. She put a couple miles in.
And you got a couple of other runners that are trucking along there too. This is throw them up there again. Kim and Dawn.
Kim
Tell me
Smeinhardt,
about their run.
Don Crawley. Both of them are first year runners for us. And so they've this is their first year joining the Key Run from Tallahassee. And we're glad to have them. Both are accomplished runners. Both have done marathons. And this is the last mile that we did today south of Perry, and they decided to run it together. So
Some of the other activities that are going on through the week that people might not know about, we've got local runners who are also involved in this. Here's a couple of them that are running.
yep.
A couple more. This is actually out at the sheriff's 911 center, and they've got a whole crew of folks that are cheering them on out there, and we call them heroes, spirit heroes. A lot of different ones that enjoy the run and get involved on a local basis. But I know over the years you've become more and more involved with the Key Center. Your nephew, a very big part of the Key Center,
Yep.
and we want to thank you for everything that you do. You put on the air ride for us.
Yep.
Other events.
Everything, the Clean Air Bike Ride is a big, event that we do every March, and that benefits the Key. As you mentioned, my nephew Kenneth, hi Kenneth, and he's helped through the Key through supported employment with his job at Nick Nicholas Ford. So Shane and the guys over at Nick Nicholas, they help Kenneth and take care of him over there, but he loves working there. He loves being part of Nick Nicholas family and working over there. And that wouldn't be possible without the Key. So we're thankful for all those things. My involvement with the Key always has been a labor of love, and I love everything that we do. When I started running this many years ago with Phil, and Cabot, it was just the three of us in the van out there putting miles in on 19. And, we never knew what the Key could be or was going to grow to be. And especially me, when I first got involved with the Key, I really didn't have much of an appreciation for all the programs and everything that it does. Now I'm actually on the board, and, integral part of that process and understanding what it takes to fund clients, keep clients there, and provide for them a great environment and a good living environment.
Well, for those folks who aren't familiar with the whole history, this started a number of years ago. Key Center is celebrating 60 years this year, as a matter of fact. And going back over time, Chet Cole, who's no longer with us, he started this thing, and it's just grown more and more. We've even got people on bicycles now. I think you played a key role in getting that started too.
Well, and actually, on the cycles, we had guys that couldn't run or weren't able to run, but they could cycle. And so the Thomas Began with the sheriff's office, and Thomas is a great guy, put together a team, Tim and the rest of the guys that they ride from Tallahassee all the way to Crystal River. Of course, it doesn't take them a week to do it. They're much faster than we are. So they actually start tomorrow. They'll start on Wednesday and make their ride in from there. But absolutely. And carrying on the legacy and the torch for Mr. Cole, most people don't know that, he did this entire thing himself in the early days when he first started doing this 50 years ago, standing on the state capitol to bring awareness to the Key Training Center and the plight of the clients there. And he would make this run on his own. Of course, Dennis, he wasn't able to knock it out in a few days like we do. It took him over a month and longer to get it done because he was able to do only so many miles a day. But in that legacy that he built, putting out those miles on the ground to show the daily struggles of the key clients and what they go through, he wanted to make people understand that his efforts were nothing compared to some of the daily struggles that some of the key clients go through. So he wanted people to help them out, and we do too. That's exactly why we're out there. We've become a little more sophisticated and a little smarter and a little better and faster, and we've got a lot more people involved. And we don't have to carry the burden ourselves, one or two people. But boy, it's a much better environment, and we really love having all the runners involved.
Well, we're always thinking of you guys all week long and praying for you for good weather. I know you've got some rain, but that'll cool you off a little bit as long as that lightning stays away.
That's correct. That's correct.
Well, Chris, it's been great to talk with you, and we look forward to, of course, continuing all week and seeing you on Saturday with all the runners that come in. They break the big banner there on the main campus, and we want everybody to come out Saturday morning and enjoy the big festivities, food, fun, lots of excitement for everybody. And it's right at the main campus in Lecanto of the Key Training Center.
Right. And Dennis, don't forget, Thursday is a big day for all the runners because that's the day we cross the bridge at the Swanee River. So on Thursday at 11 a.m., we're going to meet some of the key clients there. And that's the day we cross the bridge from Dixie County into Levy County. And we make that crossing, and the key clients do it with us. We get to go over the bridge with them. It's a great day. The runners, it really brings it home to a lot of the runners to be able to spend time with a few of the clients. We get to have lunch with them on Thursday. So that's a really big day for us. And then, of course, after that, we retool, and we look forward to Saturday morning there, as you mentioned, at the Key Training Center.
Well, again, Chris, we thank you so much for joining us here on the podcast, and we look forward to Saturday seeing you then.
Sounds good.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us for this edition of Key News.